Hey everyone, it's Jess, and today I am doing my Warped Tour 2016 Experience Concert Diary video. I'm very excited. We've been waiting for this since June, and it's here, and we're gonna do it. And I have a lot to talk about, so there's not gonna be a big intro, but I do have to say one thing, that this Experience Concert Diary is going to be split into two, because I like my videos to be under 15 minutes long, and this is gonna be way over 15 minutes long if I want to cover everything I need to cover. So today's video was posted on Wednesday. If you're watching this today, it came out. Part 2 is going to be on Friday, and then my Warped Tour haul is going to be on Sunday. So let's get right into the story so we can cover everything. So basically, to preface the story, I just need to say that I got backstage passes to Warped Tour, and that's how I met a lot of the people I met and did a lot of things that I could do. And the reason I got this backstage pass, which is actually right here on my arm, this is still it, I still have it on because I'm lame, is because I know the manager of one of the bands, the band Vanna. I know their manager, and I was fortunate enough to get a backstage pass from her. It was the greatest experience of my entire life, and I thank her immensely. I love her to death, so thank you to her. And so, just so there's not any rumors or anything, that's the reason I got a backstage pass, is because I know the manager of the band Vanna, and she was able to get us backstage passes, so that's how it happened. Now to the story. I went to Warped Tour with my dad and my friend Jade, who I've mentioned in a bunch of different videos. She's really cool. We were planning on going to Warped Tour together for a very long time now, so it happened, yay. And we got to Warped Tour around 10 a.m. and we met up with the manager of Vanna, and she gave us our bracelets, and we were able to get in to the venue at 10:15, which is 15 minutes earlier than anyone could have ever gotten into the venue. So the first thing that we did when we went into Warped Tour is we went to the Palladium or Breakthrough stage that only Massachusetts has. It's really cool that we have this stage for breakthrough bands, and I really liked the band Eyes on Satellites, who were playing the Breakthrough stage. The manager of Vanna, she was like, do you guys like anyone on the Breakthrough stage? And my friend Jade liked the band Trophy Wives, and I like Eyes on Satellites, and so we told her that. And Andrew from Eyes on Satellites was at the freaking merch tent when we walked in, and I'm like, Andrew, that's Andrew. Huh? Oh my god, it's Andrew Webster. Okay. And I get really nervous. If you guys know me, I get really nervous to talk to famous or people that I consider famous. And he's one of those people, so I was very nervous. But I was introduced to him, and we took a really cute picture. Here it is. And he was such a sweetheart. I love that band. I'm going to talk about them more fully in depth in a few videos to come. So be prepared for a lot of Eyes on Satellites. Next thing that we did is we wanted to go to the Alternative Press tent to see if they were doing the Alternative Press signing, which is the cover stars of the new Warped Tour issue of Alternative Press. They all signed, which this year included Kellen Quinn, Jenna McDougall, Telly from The Word Alive, Dan from Real Friends, Chris from Motionless in White, which I don't really care about, and Austin from Waterpark. So, but they unfortunately were not doing that signing on my date. They just had a bunch of bands that we didn't really know or didn't listen to. But we did end up meeting Nick Major, so here's the photo I took with Nick Major. We brought him donuts, and we were actually on his Snapchat. So here's a screen cap of what I took from the Snapchat. It was really cool. I really wanted to be on that Snapchat, and my friend Jade actually got the Alternative Pressed wristband for being subscribed. We met Kenny Leith. Here's our picture. Kenny Leith is a roadie, and he is fantastic, and I really like him, and he's really sweet. We knew that we wanted to meet Mayday Parade and Sleeping with Sirens. Those were the main two, and we actually did end up meeting both, but we'll get into that later. So in the car, we found out that Mayday Parade was doing their signing at Fearless Records. So it's really good to have your post notifications on, because we learned that in the car. So after we met Kenny, we ran to the Fearless tent, and we got our Mayday Parade wristbands. So to meet Mayday Parade at their signing, and that was really cool. And then we went to the Journeys tent because they were doing signings for Too Close to Touch, Issues, and Tonight Live, and we got all three, even though we had to give the Issues one away because we had too much going on at the time. But We had all three at one point, and we ended up meeting Tonight Alive and Too Close to Touch. But the next thing I can remember doing is waiting in line at the Vans tent for the Sleeping with Sirens signing, and we got cards to go meet Sleeping with Sirens. If you guys know me, Sleeping with Sirens is my favorite band of all time, so yeah. After that, we went to the Set It Off merch tent because we wanted to see if they were having a signing, and they did. And their signing passes were only $10, but you also get a code for the new album, and it's really exciting, and so we got those. When we were walking back, we stopped at the Main's merch booth, and guess who was there? John O'Callahan! Oh my god, he was there. He was just sitting there, and we're like, this is Jade. This is one of Jade's favorite bands ever. So she started flipping out, and I'm like, Jade, it's John O'Callahan. Oh my god. So we got a picture with him. Here's our picture. I love him. He's very tall. After we decided to walk around the other part, like there were like sections, so we decided to walk around another section, and there were like more merch booths and stuff there. It was near the Palladium stage, and we ran into Trophy Wives. Really sweet guys. I do like their music a lot. Jade's a really big fan, so it was really cool. So we knew that the first band that we wanted to go see was Issues, and so they were playing at 12:30, so around 12:15, I don't remember. We went backstage to try to get side stage. We were trying to get side stage for Issues. It didn't work out though because we don't know the band. But we tried at least, and I ended up meeting a YouTuber that I really like. Her name is Morgan Joyce. Here's our picture. She's really, really sweet, and she's very pretty, and I really like her a lot. And I was so nervous to meet her because I knew I wanted to meet her, and she was just there, like backstage waiting to go side stage for Issues. And I was like, that's Morgan Joyce. And my dad had to introduce me because I am crazy, and yep, so yeah, but met Morgan, yay. And then Issues played, and I do have some clips from every single set that I saw. Obviously, like, we heard bands when we were waiting in line, but I didn't count them unless I could record 2 songs by them, and so I did get 2 songs by Issues. So here is Issues. We only stayed for those 2 songs because we wanted to go to the Journeys tent because Tonight Live was having their meet and greet at 1:15, and we were like the 6th and 7th person in line, and it was crazy. And so we waited there for about half an hour or so, and then Tonight Live came, and we met Tonight Live, and I love Tonight Live a lot. They're one of my favorite female-fronted bands ever, and Jenna McDougall is such an angel, and oh my god. So here's the picture that I took with them. I love them to death. And so 1:30 the Main started, but we were just kind of walking around, and we were just kind of leisurely going over to the Journeys right foot stage to go see the Main. But in the process of walking there, we met with Confidence. They were just having a meet and greet, and we just kind of walked in line, and we met with Confidence. Yay for With Confidence, love those guys. They're very, very cool. You should go check them out if you haven't already. We did around 1:45 make it over to the Main. I didn't really explain this in the beginning, but basically for every stage it's a flip-flop stage. So it's the Journey's left and right foot stage, which is where we spent most of our time. We didn't even head over to the Monster stages, and we barely went over to the other stages. So we were mostly at the Journey's left and right foot stages, and they're flip-flops, so the left would go on and the right would be setting up, then the right would go on and the left would be setting up, if that makes sense. There's a lot to explain for all of you who don't know what Warped Tour is, so I'm trying my best. So we were on the Journey's left foot stage side, even though the Main was playing the right foot stage. For the reason because Set It Off was going to be going on at 2 o'clock, so right after the main, and so I just kind of filmed from the left side stage. So here's the main.
I look alive, be alive.
Really good. I love the main. The song Am I Pretty is like my favorite thing ever. That and Diet Soda Society. Yes, love. John's awesome. I love John O'Callaghan. And so then Set It Off came on, and this was my third time seeing Set It Off, and I love them to bits. Cody Carson. Yes. So here is some Set It Off for you guys. I did already film them for another Concert Diaries, so if you want to go see some more Set It Off, there's a Concert Diaries from the Fight for Something tour, and it has a lot more Set It Off, so you should go check it out if you haven't. Yay! Self-promo! After that, Mayday was having their signing around 2:20, so we did leave Set It Off early. And my dad, I actually had my dad hold our place in the Mayday line, so we were like 4th to meet Mayday Parade. And this is why you should always bring a parent. If they're willing to wait in line for you, it's really helpful. Very helpful. So we did that and we met Mayday Parade. So I have this really, really cute picture of me and Jade at their signing. So here it is. Derek was a little bean. I love them a lot. And they were really, really nice. And yay! And I will show you guys what I got signed in my haul video, so check back. After that, my dad, Jade, and I, we also did a split, and we had my dad wait in line for the Sleeping with Sirens signing, which was at 3 o'clock, but Set It Off was having their signing at 2:55, so we went over to the Set It Off merch tent and met Set It Off. I don't have any pictures because my dad was not with us. He was at the Vans tent waiting for Sleeping with Sirens. So I don't have any pictures, but I do have signed things to prove it, and I will show you them in my merch haul. So after Set It Off, it was finally time to meet Sleeping with Sirens, and I cried, guys. I met Sleeping with Sirens, and I cried. I have never not once met Sleeping with Sirens and cried. They're my favorite band in the entire world, and I love them so much. I don't even know what to say. Oh, yeah, again, no pictures because my dad was getting stuff signed for me too, but I cried after, and that is where I'm gonna stop the story, because this video is really long, and I don't have a ton of recording space, so that is about all for this video, guys, and I hope you enjoyed. Remember, my part 2, my more exciting part 2, if it could even get more exciting, is going to be on Friday. There's a lot more stuff that happened. I met a lot more people, saw a lot more people. The next video is going to be a ton more jam-packed, if it can even get more jam-packed. All my social media links, like always, will be in the description below, and please remember to like, subscribe, because I'm trying to reach 200 by November, and I really think we can do it. I'm at 150 now, so 50 more, yay, 50 more. And comment down below, comment who was your favorite performer that I saw so far, who was your favorite person that I met. Did you meet any of these people? Did you see any of these people? How was your experience at Warped Tour? Leave it all below. Leave essays of comments how your Warped Tour was, because I would really like to hear it. Alright, I love you all so much, and I will see you guys in my Warped Tour part 2. Bye!